So, yet again, prison architect. Waiting for the stream to catch up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna be starting a brand new prison because, well, quite frankly, I've fucked up in the past hour. I forgot to check my microphone levels before the stream, and it turns out that the game sound is actually way higher than it's supposed to be, resulting in, well, yeah, something not as funny. Anyways, I'm gonna lower the volume just a little bit in game to make sure that that does not happen again. Now, we have a few derelict buildings which you can destroy for resources. Alright. So, intake, hell no. I did that last time and I screwed up by hastily putting out a building which I completely did not need. Alright, let's get started. As long as we don't have any lakes. I'm perfectly fine over here. Alright. So yet again we're in the designing phase. And this time around I will be taking my time to plan out some nice and decent stuff. First off, the storage will be increased. Or storage delivery area. Why that? Well, I'd rather have a 2x2 area. Or 2 wide walk path. Oh wait, I have an even better idea. Let's surround this area in walls. Make it like so, perhaps. That way we could have something fun on our hands. I've never tried this before. Like getting all the stuff out of the way. But then we'll at least have a 2 wide walk path which will have double gates in it. Same with over here. And then we can build up a reception area over here, which will be a small 10 by 10 area. And this will just go into private areas, like staff only area here with guards. Over here the research and everything will be done. I mean, that seems like a good idea for now, but no, I may be regretting it later, as always. Now a 6 by 10 area will be... Wait, I can actually make it 1 wide. Good. Alright, so the warden's office will be a 7 by 10 area, which will have its own gate to the main prison, so to speak. And that very same prison will also host... Ah, crap, I needed to go one more further, to be honest. That way I can get an 11 by 11 area, which will be enough for 4 offices. So if we do it like this, let's see, object, This is why planning is very important. Because I already made a damn big mistake by not counting for office areas. Still, large enough area for yeah, reception. Let's see, will be a double door, same over, no wait, here it will just be a single door, which will have 4 separate offices in it. We can still expand delivery area and garbage area. Hell, at a later stage, if I get a workshop, I might even connect it directly to an export area. But that is for really freaking late in the game. So, I want a 6x4 staff room. This may seem a little bit crazy, but I think I know what I'm doing. That will be followed up by an 8x11 armory. And for good measure, a 8x8 security room. Now, like I said before, I have never done this before, so this is all just pure experimentation, but the way I figure is this area will be wide sofas with a drink machine and a double staff door over here. This will be the armory area, so we will have a crap ton of lockers, what do you call it? Table, and then the armory thingy. And over here will be security, which is just another regular door like this. But on the other hand, we will also put in a few door controls and perhaps some CCTV. Wait, maybe just like this, like double CCTV, double door control. Like that. Alright, so got that kind of figured out. Warden's office will be one hell of a nice office. A lot of open space for him to work in. And over here there will be a drink machine or whatever, just to make the staff a little bit happier. Now over here I will add another double pathway to increase the capacity just a little bit, get some extra speed going on the guards. And over here, well, this is kind of a tricky area. I mean, I know for sure that over here there will be a 7x7, which is the minimum for a dogs, but I'm gonna actually increase that to a 9x11. Cut that our area off right here. Is what I would do, but I also need an entrance back into the prison over here. So we got a dog area, security, everything going on. Now here, I don't really know what the hell I want to do with it. I mean, I could extend the room, like just a little bit, get this going, get some more space, all that kind of stuff for my guards. Which actually sounds really tempting to just do, but I mean, just get all the sofas like this, another drink machine over here. Maybe get a double window. something like that. Might actually be worthwhile to try. But the thing I have to carry on about is all the stuff that is coming afterwards. After this area. So this will be a choke point. This will lead to visitation area, which I will actually design right now. Like just a bunch of 2x3s. Actually fits perfectly within the building. Get them all nice and stacked up. Like so. Get a wall around it. Cut it up. Nothing wrong with it. Just another regular visitation area. But the thing I want is some more scanners. Like the prisoners will have their own separate area. Like, despite the fact that this is visitation, it's not really worth anything. I mean, contraband can be smuggled in like nothing ever existed. So that's why I'm actually going to double this up, get some additional contraband scanners in. Make this area completely off limits to prisoners. Make sure the prisoners enter through here, which will be a area like this, like a airlock system. Well, I might as well just make it like this. Get a scanner here, another door here. We'll have our visitation room with airlock style support. Can get some CCTV down here. Get it all nice and cooked up. Now over here, I mean, we have visitation. Over here I want the mail room and library. I mean, they will be a single connected building, and yet again this will be a complete staff only area. So only staff can get in and get out, like workmen, and get stuff rolling. Come on, I want a little bit more money. Anyways. Right. This is a, what? 17, which is something like this. We have two 7x7 rooms. One for mail, one for the library. And then we can just get a simple door system over here. And as for staff, I think it was a 1x3 for a shelf and a 1x4 for sorting tables. So we can have something like this going. Then just, yeah, I don't know, create something like this. We'll have plenty of room to add a few more shelves as need be. Get people happy. Make sure that they stay out of trouble. And yet again, this will be an airlocked area with a single entrance and exit over here, but with both scanners here and here. This is going to be very power hungry, but don't worry, I got something planned out for that. I mean, I have a modded power station which like delivers triple or quadruple amount of times of power, which, well, yeah, I can just show you right now. I mean, this is it. This is a power station, and I was actually planning on getting it here, so may as well do that now. Get some additional capacitors around it, and get some double aqua plant. I mean, I know it's not necessary, but for a certain Grand mod I have installed, it actually is. I mean, we're completely dry out of money right now, but that's no big deal. I mean, we can get grants to get things started. And another notebook page. I mean, I could just... Yeah, I'll just get it. Done. Are there more? Not that I can see. Good. Anyways. Wait, I think it was... Come on, let's just get this on. I want to designate those rooms as best as possible. And in the meantime, I can actually roll a cigarette. So it's actually perfect. Now, 2 more. Come on. 1 more hour. There we go. Now, we got those rooms marked. Specialty. And now we can continue the planning phase. So we got a area of 11 by 13 blocked off for power. And this will be the end of the corridor, which will be staff only. But you can pretty much see what I am intending. Because over here there will be a workshop. Now I don't know how large it has to be again. I mean, I know it's 3 doubles plus 4, that means about 10 wide. If I'm not mistaken. Like, I believe it was double, 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 but I can't test that right now. I mean, or it could be 1 by 3. I don't know. I have to figure that out. And I will. I mean, you could just load up a previous prison and just get stuff like that going, but it's hard work. And just like that, I'm gonna take up a grant for administration center and this one to get some money rolling. And I get some staff working. I mean, I still have to run power cables and everything, but I think I have enough time for that. Alright, now we need some desks. Sorting desk was 1 by 4. Like, yeah, I was correct. I mean, I always thought it was double the normal desk. And then we still need some filing cabinets. Now we can designate this room as the warden's office and get a warden going. And in the meantime also research some finance and maintenance so I can actually figure out how freaking large the things actually are. So I might as well add that. And I know they want 2 offices, and I will get to that right freaking now. 4 by 4, 4 by 4. So they should be happy now. Anyways, continue the planning. I'll just assume it's a 1 by 3. But we also need to add some tables for storage. So this will be pretty big. I mean, assuming it's 1 by 3, then How would I center it? Let's do something like this. Get it one smaller. To get a bit more accurate placing around here. Get stuff like this. Now this should do, let's see, we got 11 already, so we need 9 more, because there is a maximum of 20 capable of working in a workshop at a single moment. And the more I think about it, the more I'm sure that it's a 1x3 area. Anyways, yet again we will have a staff area over here. A staff door. And another airlocked exit to this area. Now this will be a unique airlock because it will have double the capacity. It will be too wide and it will end up near what shall I make out of this? Can't really. Maybe do something like this. Get a solitary area over here. Yeah, I'll actually do that. I will make a solitary area right next to the freaking mail room. It's a bit of a creative design, but we're actually packing everything in as small an area as possible. And this will be a 3 wide corridor that ends up back here, where it will join in with the airlock. Yeah, sorry about that. But that's, yeah, regular to happen. If it happens again, I will mute myself first, so don't worry. So, now we can actively start building. We have a staff corridor into the prison over here. I mean, this is the staff only area. If I can get a direct line from the prison, go straight into here. Let's get a bit of creative design going on. I mean, this would be pretty strange, but at the same time it could quite possibly work really well. 4 sinks. Double table. And then just... Ooh, it's 1 too small actually. 2 too small. I want it 2 wider. I want it like this, so I can center everything a bit nicer, get some additional support going on. Like, this actually works even better because now I have a double table like this. I can just build 6x6 areas over here. Cooker, fridge, cooker. Get that going for a bit. And you can see how large the capacity can actually get. And because it's a complete secure room, nothing will be able to get in and out. At the same time, I can cut off this roof, make it a bit smaller. Now I don't know how large this is, but this would have been a 16 by 20 area. And we cut it down a few notches. So I think I did pretty well in that regard. We will link it up to another corridor with another bunch of metal detectors. And yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. This will be a metal detector with gate. No, wait, the gate will be over here. So everybody coming in and out of this single freaking area will be checked 20 times over before they can get into the main yard. Because I kinda want this to go open as well. And then get a cleaning room of some sorts over here. And just make it a double area room just over here, just for cleaning. And then we can do the same thing for a laundry based room. Now laundry, very simple, just a few washing machines, few laundry baskets, and then some ironing boards. I think enough people will be able to work here to get stuff going. And yet again, well, no, I'll just put a bunch of metal detectors over here. Double jail door. Get it all fixed up, nice and good. Now this definitely will be a $1 million project. If not more than $1 million. But getting us some additional grants should work out just fine. Foreman, chief. Now, there is another one. Expanding your administration team. I already have that one. Easy. Now, a water wonderland. I already have double drains. And we are building a shower soon. So this should work out just fine. Get some additional money rolling in. Get the finance dude to work on those two. Get the maintenance guy to work there. And promote access, which is the most important part about this entire prison. Because if you look at these doors, well, you can kinda guess that a lot of automation is needed. You know what, just for fun's sake, I want this to be a nice straight corridor with another double scanning room into the kitchen area. Nobody will be able to get any contraband through my prison. Or at least they can try, but I doubt they will succeed. Now, let's see, we got everything here. We got ourselves a workshop, we got ourselves visitation, laundry, cleaning. We got everything. I'm quite positive. Yeah, mailroom and everything. So, I think the next thing to do is actually get some... Well, no. We need to start off with canteen. Now, assuming we're going for not double thickness area. I want another one of these designs. So I can build a 4x4 square, which will have some toilets maybe? I don't know. Yet. I mean, I could link this up to something else, make this a... You know what, let's do that. Let's make this into the canteen. And we'll make this into something entirely different, like, I don't know, a massive solitary area. And then we can pretty much disable this one. This will not be solitary, this will just be a ginormous path with some random patrols going through, I don't know. This will be the solitary area. And the solitary will actually be bigger than normal. The cells will be 3 long instead of 2. Alright, it needs to be 1 wider. Get all this stuff going. Look at that beauty. So, now this will actually be a 2x2 break room thingy with another double scan. Have some death row, because I eventually will take on death row prisoners. But let's assume here, how many prisoners can we get rid of? Over here, let 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16 already. Now we got a 6. Yeah, this could actually work. Let's be a little sadistic over here. It's just a little bit sadistic. One person will get the big one, the other one will get the small one. And like this. So we got a lot of solitary jails. Done. Alright. Solitary is completed. And boy do I love solitary. Well, to put people in it. I didn't like it that much when I was locked up, so should be just fine. Anyways, it's time to figure out how much prisoner capacity do I want in my prison. Because that is going to be key in placing the canteens. So right now I've estimated for about 160 to 240 prisoners with these serving tables. Now, it would be awesome if they actually align pretty well, but oh, they actually do. Alright, I know enough. This is the prisoner count we will be going for. Alright, let's see. Now, I know this is kind of weird and all that, but I don't know what to do. I mean, it's definite that we need a lot of time a day in order to get people into this particular canteen. So placing the cell blocks is going to be really fucking important. Now, let's see, how much do we have? Like another 16, 32, 64, 80. Well, we got 160 capacity in this single freaking area. So let's expand upon that. Let's get me my first geo block. 6x6. They require 16 squares for maximum effectiveness. However, if you add one more, it's more effective because you can actually place a small wall in the shower. Get them a bit more happy. So I'm actually going with maximum happiness prisoners. And we will have yet another scanner double jail door system. Now, let's get about 10 in this one. 10 prisoners in a single jail block. And then I'm being generous. I mean, I could go for way more. That means that I'll ultimately have about 16 jail blocks in total. I could double it up, but that just doesn't feel right. So we've got 16 by 26. Now, before we will even get the foundation rolling, we will put in all the utilities. That's the word I'm looking for. I mean, I'm not too bright today, I don't know what it is. Another notebook page about everything there is to know about Prison Architect. And a whole bunch more. I don't see anything. Oh well. Yeah, back to my main point. This walk from here to here is pretty long, but we will be able to shorten that time. This will be the edge of the current prison. It won't go any further than that, for a very simple reason. I don't want my guards and guard dogs to get all over the place. Now, this here needs to be expanded by one more, because I just remembered that ironing boards actually need a space above and below it. So we got a large area over here, which we can use for whatever the fuck we want later on. But then again, later on we will be expanding the prison a lot. So let's get healthcare. That's what I forgot. How could I forget? Oh man. I don't know how, but I actually did it. I forgot about healthcare. I nearly would have built the entire damn prison without healthcare. And what happens when you do not have healthcare? Prisoners riot. Because they do not like the fact that they don't have healthcare. And I just said healthcare way too freaking many times. Anyways, we will have a 23 by 23 area for a yard. Wait, let's see. 23 by 23, that's what, 12 by 12? Yeah, it actually is good. And I can now correctly place doors. This yard will have multiple entrances to make it a little bit simpler for the dumb folk or dumb people. A 21 by 21 area for yard. Now we have a lot of open space back here. And considering we don't actually have that many solitary cells, I'm actually going to build another solitary block right next to it. However, this one will be kind of special. I've seen the people do this a few times, where you have like the infirmary right next to a solitary block. For the very weird purpose of them actually being able to go near the prisoners while they are incarcerated in a solitary cell. Yeah, how much space do I have? Yet again, I have 6 space. I want that to be 5, so it will be 1 shorter. Why do I want it to be 5? So I can place another row of solitary cells in it. Easy as riding a bicycle. Once you learn, you never forget. Or do you? So, another few cell blocks in this area. For cell blocks, solitary cells. Feel free to count them because I'm too lazy to do it right now. I'll do it when I actually build the cells. No, we now have an infirmary. And I'm actually going to do something either very stupid or very genius. I'm going to align the paths together. So if I build a pathway like this, it'll be one ginormously straight line. Like so. Now, we don't really need a morgue. However, it is recommended in long-term games. So I'm gonna make use of this area over here to build me a morgue. Which will just be a few of those morgue slabs cut together. Right. A whole bunch of morgue slabs. They should be happy. And we can start getting on with these. Wait, what was it again? 20 by 16? No, wait. 26 by 16 cell blocks. So, another one. And another one. Now, I just realized something. If I draw a straight line, this will actually get up perfectly with this. The issue is, however... No, wait, there is no issue. I'm actually going to mirror the opposite side. The only issue that could arise is that tunneling out will be very freaking easy for them. But I aim to stop that. Now see. Wait, what? This is 27 or 27? 27, alright. So I need one less. Now then, this will be cell block for a grand total of what, 100 prisoners. 100 prisoners maximum capacity. I think overall that's pretty nice. I mean, I've seen worse, like way worse. But then again, I've also had prisons with up to 400-500 capacity with ease. However, that was still on an illegal version when I couldn't afford prison architect. However, when I had the money, I instantly bought it. So, we now have ourselves a little prison. And I say little because, well, quite frankly, it is. The only thing we need to do is add a bit reinforcement to it. Now, taking a small guess, it's 10 to the edge, so it's an 8 wide area between the outer wall and the inner wall. Contraband can be thrown up to 15 blocks in, so it's kind of tricky to deal with. I believe that if we place enough guard dogs around, said employees will not be able, or contraband will not be able to be thrown across the freaking wall. And at the same time, this also reduces the limit, or reduces the range, or increases the range they have to dig to get out. Now I want to tempt them into an easy route, for a very freaking simple purpose of, well, getting them caught. I mean, my guard dogs have the 50% chance of uncovering full tunnels the moment they discover one. So I plan to use that. Now we only have one entrance into the entire perimeter wall, which, quite frankly, could be trouble. But I intend to make the patrol so freaking effective that this one entrance will be no problem at all. Outer wall will be made out of perimeter wall. This will be freakingly expensive, however. Just for this bottom section I will lose 16,000. So it is something to think about. But I think the thing we really need to do right now is get some stuff going. I definitely will be able to do this one. So I will start building the prison the way I want it to be. Like, as long as I don't forget the freaking order I want to build them in. So, let's see. I wanted metal detectors over here. I wanted metal detectors over here. Oh, I cannot build that due to the freaking... Alright, I wanted metal detectors over here. Get this grant finished. Now that I think about it, I don't have a shower room. Or holding cell. Ah well, easy fix. Just temporarily turn a cell block over here into a holding cell with shower. And more grants, more grants, more grants. Staff well-being initiative. I was going to build that anyway, so may as well do it first. By the way, the entire prison will be made with bricks. But that's just, yeah, making it more beautiful than it actually is. I mean, it's not necessary in any way. So we got a bunch of white sofas over here, and we get some drinking machines to get them happy. Now we only have to designate this as a staff room, and we will have that one finished. Now let's start working on the holding cell, because, well, it will have a small visitation area. I plan to run the utilities past it anyway, so may as well prepare for that now. No, just a small amount. See, I will just add one over here. Wait, I need 2 shower heads, 2 drains, and I will add one to it like this. Now, in the planning mode, I will... Alright, I will just simply remove that temporarily so I can see wherever the hell I want that stuff built. Now, let's get me a foundation to go with our beautiful idea. It will be a normal door anyway. In the meantime, we still get some more money. Now we will need a shower room, which will be a 2x2 area. Or 3x2 in this case. We'll add double shower head and double drain. Cancel that and dismantle that, please. Oh wait, I need one. Just one. To need that shower room operational. Right, now we need one toilet and one bench. So we can designate this as a holding cell. Temporarily, of course. Put in a brick wall over here. Yada 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 yada. Put in a door. And we got ourselves the requirements. Now we can take in another grant. So I will go up with one that gives me a lot of advance payments. Or is really easy to do. Like this one. 10,000 payment for a few phones. Hell yeah. Done. Quest solved. Staff room, quest solved. Now we suddenly are about 20,000 money already. So it'll definitely go well. Classroom, also something I forgot. But I could quite possibly fit a few in right here, like smaller classrooms. No, well, not really a bad thing to do. Now, let's see, bookworm, health and well-being. Yeah, let's get this one. I mean, we already have a psych, right? No, we do not. And then unlock him already, damn you. Let's see, we got 30,000. Let's see, this one will be 6,000. Well, that could be worth it. Plus another 7,000. And 9,000. Alright, so overall, we just spent a crap load of money. Wait, I do have auto lights turned off, yes. How dumb would I be if I actually turned it on? But let's get these foundations rolling, get me that kitchen, canteen, all that good stuff. I will temporarily fencing this, well, that was the idea after all, but I will also demolish some trees, which will give me some money in the long term. So overall, I think we're standing pretty good, despite the fact that we have low money, low income. We're actually doing better than I originally expected, especially because we have everything unlocked right now. Get me that psych. He has an office, I believe. Yes, he has his psychology office, which is perfect. Now we need those entrances. It would be large jail gate, and double staff door. Now, also, did I finish up getting this one closed off? No, I did not. Good, I temporarily want a jail door in here. Eventually it will be cut off, from the rest of the system. Alright, temporarily also give me a storage room, which I completely forgot about again. But just another 3x11 area should do enough. People will bring in those logs and everything that was sitting around the yard. Now, kitchen canteen. We already know what they need. I already made the primary layout. So all we need to do is get this thing going. Done. Now, a sink over here, fridge over here, cooker over here. That should be enough for the kitchen. Now, for this one, it'll be a little bit more tricky because, well, tricky. Actually, it won't. I already have the stuff completed over here, so doing okay still. The only thing we still need are a few chefs, like 2 chefs. I'll get them instantly. First, 2 doctors, easy as pie. 2 cooks. Good, still positive on the money. Let's get this infirmary going first, because after all, it's a reward. Now, brick walls inside. Done. And some objects will be medical beds. Done. I already have a medical ward. Oh, there it is. Now, we finished another few grants, giving us larger amounts of money. We are losing a bit a day, but that's no big deal. We will soon disable all this stuff. Now, we can finally get to work on the more, productive ones. Get rid of the staff, get back to daily cash flow, or positive daily cash flow. We now have offshore tax haven, granting us an additional $3,000 worth of taxes for every $10,000 worth of daily profit. So I'm pretty happy with that. But let's see, it's about time to put in a small cut over here, because looking at the time, we're almost on for about an hour. And I don't want to, spend days rendering videos for YouTube. So I thank you all for watching, and for those guys watching the stream, we will be back momentarily. Bye bye.